Hello, people. How are you doing? Really going to enable the stream on my iPad. Today we are going to rank everything. I hope you guys are ready for that. Be amazing. So who is here, people? The cool guy, awesome. Hello. How are you doing? So we're just waiting for everyone to join the stream, or everyone who wants to join the stream, and we're going to start. And guys, I'm royally screwed up. Hello guys. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. All I know is that I just reset everything I set up. So this will be interesting. So I just reset my whole thing I set up. But don't worry about it. We're going to start anyways. So guys, hello. Hi, Mo7MO at Aldemer, Commander Brian, Michael Sater. Hello everyone. Today we are going to rank every Chima character in this tier list. We're going to see who is in there. Pretty much everyone from the main series and every character that was featured in it. And here you see General Crockenberg. If you can see the stream, my mouse here. So he will also be featured in it. Don't think any other special. Yeah, maybe this one. Brown Raven. Yeah. We're going to rank everything, and you guys can maybe even partake in it. So that might be fun. I hope you guys are ready for that. So, now that I've said that, I think we can just start, right? Do you guys want more tiers? Anyways, I just start. So, we start with... How is he called again? Does anyone know how this bear is called? I think it's like called... like this brown bear, the tribe elder. How should we rank him? The hard one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the bear elder needs to be ranked? Meantime, I'm just going to quickly add some rows, because I up when making this. Okay, E and S. Finally. Okay, so the bear elder. He's called, I'm not sure, but he's fine. I don't know. Do you guys have any opinions on him? I think he receives like a C tier. That's where most characters in this tier will end up, because really not every character got a lot of screen time. So, you know, they're decent. I'm not going to have a negative opinion on them because of that. So yeah. Then we have, I feel this is Blista, I believe. Is it Blista? Yeah, I believe so. Blista, we all know he or she, whatever it is, whatever that she has, can talk, which makes I don't really like it, but it is interesting. She did, however, try to calm down the crawler leaders when they were angry. So I can appreciate that. So let's just give her like a minor, okay, like B tier. I think that's a good one. So yeah. Then we have just random Beaver. What Beaver is this? What Beaver? No, what Beaver? I don't know. But all I know is that he's just like all the Beavers. He really loves fixing. Like he loves it a lot. Like a lot. And yeah, let's just put him in C tier. Why not? And then we have Beezor. I think he's called Beezor. What do you guys think? Because I know a lot about Chima, right? However, I don't know everything. So maybe you guys know his name. Okay. In the meantime, by the way, I was trying to reach everyone in my Discord. No wait, we have Beezor, and he got a decent amount of screen time. So I think that he does like. Did I like him though? That's a hard question to answer. Was fine. He actually, made himself appear as a real leader. So I would say like upper B tier, lower A tier. I think that's all right. What do you guys think? So guys, feel free to chat. Everyone is welcome. But then, if everything is all right, then I guess we're going to go to the next character, which is Bladvik. And well, Bladvik, is he a hard one? I just know that he is of course the bear that's always sleeping, and he's all right. He's all right. However, I don't really like him. And he's not like an F tier, but he just has this sleeping, and he doesn't really have anything that was developed for him. Like, the only characteristic that he has is, oh, I'm sleepy. So I would say E tier because, man, he isn't really anything special. Okay. So then we have, what is this bear called, people? It'll be something I will say very much this stream, because there are so many names. No character had any character development. Turbo Creamer. Yeah, fair enough. But characteristics, that is a thing. This barrel, I think it's called, like, I don't know. But he has a red stick on his head. I don't know why. But he would just be, because I don't really care about him. Anyway, this was Raptor, I believe. Raptor, I don't think we ever saw him like that much in the show. However, his set is pretty good actually. I like his set, so he gets a B tier. Then we have, I believe. Oh yeah, this is how is the main guys, help me out here. How is the main beaver called again? I'm not sure. Anyways, I would say oh wait, he is here. Did we just get a double? I don't know. This is the beaver probably included in the tire command center, and he probably has a different name, seeing as that he's on this. Here it is, together with the beaver that looks the same like him. Yeah. Let's just put him lower C tier, or maybe just D tier, because he didn't get his own mold. And let's do him F tier, because why didn't we get mold for the beavers? Yeah, it's very obvious, because of course it was very expensive to make molds, still is, and they were ending Chima anyway, so it isn't. It maybe was kind of warranted, I guess. So yeah, but yeah. Then we have, I don't know who actually. Can we actually, if we hover over it? Okay. Anyways, this one is called, I believe this one is called Bumpy. This one is Bumpy because I now have a nice little list of names right beside me. So this one's called Bumpy. And what do you guys think of Bumpy, guys? Because I don't have any opinion on him. But let's just take a look at this, clothes, and like, don't get me wrong, but this looks like caveman clothes. Like, really. Normally the bears have some pretty tacky, steampunky style, but this one just, I don't know, it just looks like a caveman. It's from the early days of Chima, I guess. So let's put him in detail. But yeah, this one is, what is he called actually? I believe he's called Bungie, from the looks of it. And he, man, just looking at its, light sticks, or neon sticks, whatever they are, he is a party beast, so let's just, he really is, like, an interesting character, because, he's the party man in Chima. That's not true. Actually, Will's Wednesday says, honestly, don't have much opinion about his bears. Wish we could have seen more about them. Yeah, like, we would have gotten to see more about them, but, the last few episodes really got condensed down like a few episodes, and that's a real shame because there's so much interesting stuff that we get to see, or we could have gotten to, and we didn't get it, and that's so sad. But this one is really like Beaver because I like his cameo. I like when he appears, it's in his party, and I like it. Then we have another bear. Let's just place him in C tier because I don't have a lot to say to him about him. Another regular Beaver, also C tier. I don't care about him. And then we have Crockenberg, a main character. Guys. So what do you guys think about him? Many people, I held a poll last time. Many people thought Crockenberg was almost similar to the Veil. Like, people voted who was better, the Veil or Crockenberg, and we got almost a 50-50 result. And Crockenberg, he really is an interesting character. He got, of course, got manipulated by his sister, and just brainwashed, not brainwashed, like really manipulated. But yeah, what do you guys think? My Turk says, I like his name. Anyways, I will say I like Crockenberg. He has a cool prince. I would just say A tier, maybe the upper A tier. Upper A tier for Crockenberg. You have Crawley with like a cut off face in this image. Anyways, I would say that Crawley is actually a very cool character. I like how he, it really is a cunning and ruthless croc in the show. Like, you don't get to see a lot of him, but the way he talks, the way he, acts, I like it. So I'm gonna place him upper beta. Upper beta. And we have a nameless croc, and I almost thought this guy looked weird because even though he has a good gun on this picture, his top, like, he has a red cap, much like a criminal's crown. He has a red cap on his head, and I think that's weird. So I'm gonna place him in lower E tier. I don't know. And now we have Crockenberg, and Crockenberg, man, he's awesome. I love him. Like, I don't know if you guys know Crockenberg, but Crockenberg was included in one of the battle packs, and basically, he is a general in the Croc army. He has his own division, and he's plotting to take over the Croc tribe. And he also, his battle strategy mostly comes down to inundating positions of enemies. That basically means flooding everything with water, because he knew that his Croc units, they were more efficient and more comfortable in the water. So that way he inundated everything, and was many animals probably drowned as enemies, and that way he wins many battles. So he also has like a Krug jaw with like iron thing. I like it. So I actually think S tier is valid. Is S tier valid? Now let's just say mid A tier. Okay. Then we have Cromulus. Actually, he's a voice king. Nothing special about him. I do like him more than Crawley. Yeah, let's just put him in like lower to mid A tier. I think that is fair. You have Crueler, and really like her. Like, we could place her in S tier. Actually, I am going to place Crueler in S tier because she is just such an awesome character. I love like those cunning and kind of manipulative characters in the shows, because the show writers have the chance to make them really smart and cunning, and I guess that wasn't really displayed that much in the show, but it's still I liked her character. I really did. Then we got to the next one, which is Krug. And Krug, we didn't see a lot of him either, but he really is a baby. Like, he's tough from the outside, one of Cracker's best soldiers, and he's actually Cracker's favorite soldier. But he just still, sleeps with a boy or something. Well, that isn't a problem, but yeah. I don't really like him, so I just place him on lower E tier. Right here. Will's Wednesday says Kruger does a great job as a villain. Yeah, I do think so. And a Cragger too. Like, season 1 was phenomenal. You can't convince me otherwise. Anyways, we have Crunket now. And Crunket's decent. I would say she is like mid-B tier. I don't know, do you guys agree with that? Agree with that? I think she is. She's quite decent. But then we have Dom de la Woosh. Actually, Cragger's voice actor also does this one. And it's his favorite character. So of course, you know, that must account for something. But Dom de la Woosh, I don't really like the way he talks. Like, he's of course Spanish and stuff. But I don't know, I don't really like the slow way he talks. Like, people that know me and have watched me for a long time know that I like to talk really fast. I'm not trying not to do so now, but I generally talk very fast. And I hate it when people talk really slowly. Like this god, like this peacock. So I'm just going to place him in. I mean, he isn't the worst character, and he does have like fun appearances. I'm going to place him in lower E tier, not an F tier. So please don't hate me, guys. Then we have, what is this called? Let me take a look. Blue. Oh wait, I don't know where I place him. Oh, he placed here. But the all blue and just pretty much vanilla eagle, and I think he is called. I'm not sure, but I like him. He is seated. Actually, let's take a place her mid seat. Yeah, him, I think, because of his abs. Actually, don't get a lot of male Eris now. Eagles. Actually, I think we only got like Quilla, which we are going to get to in a bit. Then we have Igor, and Igor is an interesting character. He's the main inventor of the eagle tribe, and he actually discovered his main thing, his specialty, is missiles, like ballistics, and that's pretty interesting because he actually discovered advanced ballistics in Chima, and it was said he can even hit a fly from like across Chima with his missile, which is very cool. I'm just going to place him in lower A tier because I like him. I like her, I really do. And then we have Dom Eagle. Is this Eris? Eris. No, it's not Eris. I'm not sure what this one is. I think it's an elder. Probably from Chimaonline. So I'm placing her on low C tier. I think that's fair. But then this is what's called Elcar. And so I think her only line that we got of her was like in the last episode where she said, "Okay, Ewald, you can write a book," something like that. And but it's going to immediately go into the completely ridiculous section, and that was the only line we got from her. Absolutely stupid character. Yeah. Well, not a stupid character, but still. Then we get Equilla. Equilla is the main host of the Chima speeder races, and I think she's A or lower S tier because I just like her, or him actually. Because he talks pretty fast. He's a commentator. I wish could be as good as him, but yeah, that's I'm not. But that's still place him here in S tier because I like it. Isn't the ego from legochima online? You put in C? Yes, I do think so. Like, there's another Chima eagle from legochima online, and she is actually called Ebony, and I really like her. Ebony is basically a black eagle, and she is part of a body. A registrative body of the eagle tribe, and she, together with other black eagles, she basically keeps a record of all the knowledge in Chima. She actually, like all the black eagles, are so obsessed with keeping and gathering new knowledge that they actually forget to eat, which isn't directly said in the books, but or in the game, but that pretty much means they'll starve. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. But then we have Eris, and what else can I say, people? Eris is just straight up S tier. You can't tell me otherwise. And even if you did, I'm sure you got a lot of hate because Eris is loved so much in this community. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do like Eris too, but like, she really is a fan favorite, like to an insane degree. But definitely deserving of S tier. Then we have Ewa, or the Ewa. This is Ewald, and she's actually the mother of. Oh no, she's yes, I think she's a mother of the father. Ewald is a dude, I believe, and I believe she is like the father of Eris. And she actually is the queen of the Eagle tribe, but also the main leader of the Eagle High Council. So it's if you don't know, the Eagles are a very interesting tribe, and they are basically not really but I think they're a constitutional monarchy, because they still have a queen and a princess, like Eris is the princess, but most of their decisions are made by the Eagle High Council. And for the rest, they're just communists. So, she's decent. I would say she's better than Krunkuts. I don't know. Maybe she is. I would just go and place her in mid B tier. Wait, hello, Avik Chaterier. Wait, Chaterier, didn't you work on Chima? I remember your name. I remember your name, sir. I think you worked on Chima. I think I reached out to you once. Anyways, let's go to Ewa. Oh, is it Ewa? Yes, it's Ewa. And we actually didn't get a lot of him from the show. Actually, we only saw him in the background. So what else can I say than like, it's C tier, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Avik Chaterier, you did work on Chima. Thank you for making Chima great. Let's look it up. Chaterier. Well, actually, no, let's not do it now. But yeah, everyone, give Chaterier a big thank you because he helped make Chima possible. So yeah, thank you, Chaterier. Anyways, go to the next one, which is this? This is they're pretty much the same. Frex is having quite. Anyways, let's just place the guy here. I don't know what it's called. It's actually said in the show once, I believe, but I don't remember. Then we have Furtivo, or Furty, or just Fox, how he's called, Vel's Journey. And I don't like him nor Bloodstick. But yeah. Also, Leo the Wolf King, hello, how are you doing? Oh, wait, next character, we have Kurizam. And she's actually a unique character. She's the white gorilla. Which, now, unique ID, but we didn't get to... She didn't even speak in the show. She is, however, one of the bravest gorilla soldiers, at least according to the scripts and the magazines. So, I guess we need pretty much place her in C tier, but... she's nothing special. Then we have Grumlow. This is Grumlow. And Grumlow is the tribe elder for the gorilla tribe. And he actually seems to be the leader of the tribe still. So I kind of like him, to be honest. I think he deserves to... I don't think he deserves to be above Voltrax, but I do think he deserves to be above Pyrox and the other guy. Actually, Pyrox deserves. But yeah. Willis says, I'm glad I'm not the only one that don't really like either Flinks or Galuna. Yeah, I don't like them either. They're stupid. And then we have Icebite. Now, Icebite, I like his minifigure, right? But I don't really like his design in the show. His design, of course, but I don't really like how it's turned out. I don't know about you guys, but I hand it. He's a wise leader, I guess. But I like him. I don't really like him in the show, right? However, in the game, in Lavel's Journey, he is pretty cool. He's just double wielding his Royal Valiuses, and he's awesome. So I'm going to place him in low B tier. I think that's sweet. That's a good place. Naval, well, due to your guys' opinion, I'm going to place him above Krager. Now the question is, does he deserve to be in S tier? Does he deserve to be in S tier? What do you guys think? I'm actually going to make a poll for that. Do you guys think he deserves to be S tier? Let's make a poll. Is level S tier? And now, guys, you can vote in the chat. Is level S tier? That's the question. Because I'm not sure. He's a good character, though. I agree. But some people hate him, some people love him. You know, what do you guys think? Anyway, Lavertus. In the meantime, we're going to continue with Lavertus. Lavertus is a quite interesting character. I really like him. So let's just... I think he definitely is better than Lavertus. I'm better than Crominus. Maybe even better than Crockenberg. Maybe. Nah, I don't think so. So yeah. He's not better than Crominus. Oh, hello, Airborne Production, by the way. Everyone say hi to Airborne. He made a stop motion once that I got to upload. Really awesome guy. By the way, hi, Shrimps. I'm going to have to say no, mainly because there are characters with better arcs in the show than Lavelle. Yeah, Lavelle was decent, right? I don't know. I don't really have to say. Don't you have a lot to say about him, to be honest. So let's just take a look at what everyone is saying in chats. And actually, 8 votes and 62% of you guys says that Lavelle is Esther. Ooh, but now it's 56. I'm going to leave you guys voting for him for just a bit longer. But yeah, then we have Lennox the Brave. And Lennox actually has quite a funny story behind him. Because you might have seen that he's in an absolutely insane number of sets. Lennox is everywhere. And then you might think, why didn't we get to see more of him? And there's actually a reason for that. Because Lennox was actually made to be featured more prominently. Like, way more prominently in the series. So Tommy Andreas wrote this whole thing about him, and like, oh, Lennox the Brave is a cool soldier. He's like a young soldier who wants to prove himself, and he's a technician, greatest driver in the Lion Tribe. But then John Flanny just, wrote the scripts and stuff, wrote the episodes, and then Tommy got to him and he was like, oh, John, what's up with Lennox? How did you incorporate him into the story? And John Flanny, the writer of Chima, was like, Lennox? Who's that? So basically, the message of from Tommy about Lennox just didn't get through to the writer of Chima, John Flanny. And that way he just didn't get included in the show, but because the maker of the sets, one of the makers of the sets, aka and creator of Chima, basically, he is called Samuel Liltup Johnson. He did know about Lennox, so he put him in a lot of sets. So that's the reason why we didn't get to see a lot of Lennox. Then, so that I think he deserves to be. Let's give him some pity points. And let's place him in low 8. Just some pity points. Also, when is the next video on the final battle coming out? Well, I actually I'm hoping to stream building it again. However, my parents, even though I'm like 18, my parents are kind of restrictive and they don't want me filming it again or something. They want me streaming the build again. So I don't know. We will have to see. And yes, indeed, Lennox did indeed get his own sword. But that was more like an afterthought. It was Lennox the Brave, and that was basically his character's introduction, I believe. I'm not sure. But let's just take a look. 13 votes and 62% again. Says that yes, Lavelle does deserve to be an S tier. I do think he's better than Aquila. If he needs to be an S tier, then I guess he's better than Aquila, but still. Also, Sven van Onder says Lavelle cringe. It's an opinion. Also, but yeah. Then we have, let's call him Leonidas, and he is stupid. He's stupid. I mean, just look at his ugly face. So he's straight to eat it. I even like Dom de la Woosh better. Then we have Lyetta, and she's actually, you know, the source of some debate in the Chima community. Because there's one group that really likes Eris, that likes the ship like a Vel with Eris. There's a group that likes, what's called it, Lavertus. And there isn't really a war between them. Like, everyone in the Chima community kind of respects each other's ships. But I don't really like Lavertus. Like, she's a mother figure to Flinks, I guess. And she has some backstory. She's very old. Actually, she's not very old in like grown years, but she is very old in like years she existed. So I would say I would place her in high C tier, I guess. Deserves to be there. But yeah. Then we have a Stupid Lion Soldier, a vanilla one, right down to C tier. And then we have I couldn't say Ralph, but that's a Discord user in my Discord. By the way, links in the description. But this is Linus. This is what kind of name? This is I don't remember actually. So started crying instead of manipulating their sons, and I don't really like that. So let's just place her in low detail, I guess. Marta is a big no. I hate her. Yeah, I don't really hate her, but she's not the best character. I don't really like her. Then we have Motrot. A Motrot, man, you get some pity points, Motrot. You get catapulted into A tier. Because, you know, he always gets picked on. And I actually like him. He's smart. He's an inventor. And he actually was able to save the entire hunter tribe. Because he thought of making those secret passageways in the caves with the black tar from like a tar pit. And that saved the hunters actually from their fall into the ravine. So, you know, props to him. Props to him. Then we have what's it called again? Mungus, Chimungus. Okay. He is fine, I guess. He's a big child. I would say I actually kind of like him. So I would say high C tier. High C tier. Definitely. Then we have an average soldier again. Yeah. And if you Resworm. A Resworm, I don't know. But basically, Resworm is the unofficial leader and the official tribe elder. No, I'm not sure if they even have a tribe elder, the Ravens. I don't think they do. But he's the unofficial leader of the Raven tribe. It's probably because he's very rich. And, you know, he's fine. It's very dominant, of course, but yeah, he's fine, I guess. I like him, so let's just place him in, like... Let's place him in a high C tier again. And then we have Razor. Razor, straight up, S tier. Don't even at me. Razor is amazing. My boy. So, yeah. Alright, then we have... it's going with the Russian name. Red Regal. Well, Regal is the next one I'm going to list. And Regal, I'm just going to say... He is... If you want some info on him, Regal is the leader, is the secretary of the Raven tribe. And that is, of course, a very important job. He counts the money, he has access to the vault. Because if you don't know, the Ravens like the only real building the Ravens have is like building that's not made of scrap. Not only made of scrap. Is the bank, and the Ravens have a huge one. And he is the owner of it, or like the secretary of it. And very cool. I like him. I would say a lower B tier. A lower B tier. And now we have someone I don't know. I already don't know him, but he looks not like his design, so maybe lower detail. Then we have Regal. And Regal is, as far as I know, the only crossbred, the only hybrid in Chima. And he actually is like physical hybrid. And he actually is pretty neat. I like his story, I like his arc. However, he comes back in... He doesn't in Lego Dimensions. And he's a main villain in Loco or Chimaonline. Yeah, I like him. However, he's not very... Yeah, he's a genius chemist. But he doesn't really appear to be smart. So I'm gonna say lower B tier, maybe. Lower B tier, that sounds about right. Then we have Runk. And Runk What about him? He's fine. He's fine. He likes to fight with Roland for fun. It's fine. However, props to him. In one of his scenes in the Lavertus journey game, I actually found a way to softlock myself. So props to him for that. Yeah. And just like that was ranked. This is Ruckus. Also see there. They're basically the same. And then we have Rhinona. And Rhinona is the sister of Rogan. And she's alright. I don't really, yeah, fine. I'm just place her in lower D tier because a high D tier. I actually don't really like her, to be honest. Then we have the next Raven, which is what you call him, not Rascal. What is this Raven called? I'm sure I can come up with a name. He is called Ripnik. Ripnik the Raven. Ripnik is a very good thief. He's actually the best thief in Chima. However, according to the magazines and his bio, his only downfall is that he can't lie and always picks the most difficult option. Which, you know, isn't a good thing when you're a thief. So, he's not really a master thief, but otherwise he's a pretty interesting character. I would say low A tier, because I actually really like him. And then we have, this one's called... Actually, he's a shameless character, right? According to the bio. He has a peg leg, and he's like, even for a Raven, just keeps on to all the trash. So, how will we rank him? I'm sure. He does have an eyelash. I would say mid D tier. I don't really like him. He's above the thief, man. Then we have Rogan. And Rogan. How should I rank him? I don't really like him either. I'm just going to place him with Lawoosh and Bloodfig because, you know, he's just really slow and dumb. I don't get him. I don't like him. Also, indeed, Michael Sater, thank you, is indeed called Rizzo. And I don't know why I'm forgetting all these names today. Anyways, actually, I think wait, these characters are in double here. Which placed them here again. Yep. Then we have a generic soldier, right down to there. And then we have Strainor. And Strainor is the, you know, a higher soldier in the Sabertooth army. He of course manages Psychor, the Sabertooth hound, like one that's basically messed up in his head, and it's kept on a leash. And he's fine. He's kind of stupid, so I would say higher D tier. Actually, no, say mid D tier. He's kind of mid. And then we have a generic. No, wait, this is not a generic one. This is Scutta. No, it's not Scutta. Man, this is just a generic soldier. So, just see again. I'm confused. Then we have Skolm. And Skolm is a pretty ruthless character. I like that about him, but other than his ruthlessness, he doesn't have anything going on. So, they could have definitely improved this character, I believe. Even in a few episodes, they could have done better. Although I'm not sure if they could have, because, you know, used one rider, but, you know, it could have been better. I'm saying he fits with Mala. Then we do have Scutta. No, do we have another random soldier? I don't like him. Go here. Then we have Skolder. And Skolder is my main character, I guess. He's a general of the Scorpion tribe. And yeah, we don't got a lot of screen time with him. Actually, we do get more screen time with him than a lot of the other characters. But even so, he has less going on. The only thing we know is that he hates Skolm. Skolm likes him, but he hates Skolm. And that he wants to overthrow him. So, E-tier. Actually, E-tier. Low E-tier. I don't like him. Then we have Skolder now. We really do have Skolder. And, I don't know. By the way, this one isn't called Skolder. This is Skolder, by the way. This is Skolder, I believe. And this is Scrug, I believe. Something like that. Scolder is a stomper. Stompers are basically half evolved crawler enemies. Enemies like bad guys. They still have part of their like six-legged bodies. Yeah, I don't really like him, I guess. But he's fine, I guess. I would say mid-seat there. Fine. By the way, Senna Clerics, did you block my messages on stream? The only messages I blocked, Senna, are the messages that try to dox me. I'm not sure what you're trying to write, but you're doxing me, I believe. Anyways, then we have Sir Fenger. And Sir Fenger, I really like him, especially with the movie. He is one of the S tier characters to me. I wouldn't say he's better than Razor or Eris, but definitely better than Cruiler. He is an S tier character, don't at me. Then we have Skinets. Skinets, F tier. F tier. I don't have anything to say about him. He's of course the skunk. Oh, actually, no. There, in the show he's an F tier. In the show he's an F tier. But guys, in the legochima movie, jumps straight up to A tier. So remember guys, in the show he's an F tier. In the movie he's an higher A tier. If you guys ever share a movie with you guys, and you know, he's great. By the way, Turtle Creamer, yes, there is a legochima movie. It was never released. However, Tommy Andres shared some stuff with me about the movie. Even the script, the original script itself, and it's an amazing movie. I really like it. Anyways, and the next one, that is how you call him, Spartacus. Sabertooth, something like that. And fine, he's basically just a lackey of Spine. Fine. So I would say mid. He's a mid. Yeah. Then we have another just a random spider. I don't really think he even has a name. So he's here again. And yes, Senna he call after. Then we have Spine. Spine. I don't really like you guys, but I don't. I really don't. He's just trying to, you know, look good or something, which he doesn't. Yeah, low detail. He's better than Bladfig at least. By the way, is there a chance we can see the script too, or is it only available to you? At the moment, it's only available to me. And we have Strainer. Strainer is basically the ninja. A Strainer. He's stealthful. Stealthful is basically the ninja forest of the scout of the Sabertooth army. He's a very elite soldier, and I like him. Actually, is I believe he is the leader of the Sabertooth tribe. Because according to one line of dialogue in the movie, but in the show, Sir Fenger actually only is the ruler or the army general of the combined forces of the Ice Hunters, and not the Sabertooth army itself. But yeah, I like him. High beta, definitely. Then we have Strainol. Wait, do we already just ranked him, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway. Then we have Psychor. Psychor is the messed up Sabertooth. He's an absolute maniac. He is just, if you let him loose, he will just kill everyone. He's pretty nuts. He's absolutely insane. So I would say I like that. So let's put him low beta. Actually, yeah, let's put him in low. Then we have a random soldier. I'm going to see that. Then we have Tormek. Yeah, Tormek. Fine. I would say he fits with Lyella. Even with the movie, he's not that cool. I don't like him. I not like him. I like him. Yeah, he's decent, I guess. Anyways, Vardy the Vulture. He likes waiting, just like all the other vultures, but especially this one. He really likes waiting. He also likes crossword puzzles, and just for that, I'm going to place him in low beta, because those locos and stuff, they're amazing. Anyways, then we have this one is Boom Boom, and he always has. Does he? No, he always has good luck. So for that he will get bad luck this time, and I'm going to place him in mid detail. Then we have another random soldier, just mid tier or low tier. But yeah, we actually are missing one vulture, by the way, and that is what's called Vardy. We actually are missing him on this tier list. Oh no. Anyway, Wax. Wax is a veteran and really an old. He's a tribe elder, and he's fine. I like his figure though. He got a really good torso with him, so I must say high C tier. Then we have what's called Black Wolf, actually. Just Black Wolf. And he is a very, just like all the wolves, he's very savage. But he also doesn't have a lot of patience, going off of what we see in this show. And that's exactly like me. So, just because self-insult, I guess, low beat it. Then we have Windra, and Windra doesn't even talk. He just is angry all the time. So, I don't know. Being angry all the time reminds me of some people around me. Anyways. High eater. Then we have Windsor, and Windsor is a battle-scarred young wolf. And Windsor, I will hurt people. Thank you for his name. Man, I'm getting everything I renamed this time. Why? Anyways, Windsor is a very aggressive young wolf. He wants to prove himself, and he often acts very impulsively. And yeah, fine, I guess. I kind of like him, so high C2. And we have another random wolf. Then we have, let's call him, Wonald. And Wonald, fine. I must say, just because he's a name character, he will go in higher-ish tier, but he isn't really a good character. I don't think so. But then we have the one and only Walrus, and Walrus really is an awesome character. I love him. He's a cunning character that does everything for his tribe, and he's pretty ruthless. Actually, in one of the comics, he actually was the guy that launched the first strike on the Icelanders, which is pretty insane, and I like it. So I'm going to place him. He was one. Back in the days, he was my favorite character, and I'm placing him above Cruller. Yeah, that was the. I think that this is basically it. I know, guys. Do you have anything that we should change on this tier list? Anything we should change? I don't think so. I think everything is basically good right now. Number 5? What do you mean with number 5? But yeah. I think this is it, people. Thank you for tuning in. This was my tier list of the legochima characters. Hope you guys have a great time. Had a great time. Oh yeah.